So it's Israel's Independence Day, yay, and here at The Tube we're celebrating with a review of Tech Nation's biggest success stories. It's been discussed frequently, how can one small country produce the sheer amount of game-changing innovations? From flash memory through digital printing and all the way to drones, Israel has been the envy of many countries. To understand that envy, we will look at the products that broke some tech ground and changed everything, first in Israel and then the whole world. Let's go. Every success story has its first step, and the Israeli startup industry has ICQ. The messaging app was the most successful communication app of its time, besides the basic email. It was developed by a small Israeli startup, Mirabilis, way back in 1996, when no one had a clue what internet messaging app even means. ICQ and its company were sold in '98 to AOL for $287 million. Its popularity rose as it peaked in 2001 at 100 million registered users. When Microsoft and Google entered the game, ICQ struggled to remain a powerful force in today's internet landscape. AOL sold it to a Russian internet giant in 2010 for $198 million, when it was already obvious that ICQ, well, they lost the battle. But for all of us who grew up in the 90s, ICQ and its uh-oh sounds will always have a place in our hearts. Here they are again, trying to still be relevant.
It's freedom to do what you want. Feel the moment. Even if you're on the other side of the planet. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is. Maybe it's a hot summer, or maybe it's already over. Everything changes. Do you remember how it all started? It felt like you were discovering the world. Imagine how it's going to be in a few years. It will still be the same.
Uh-oh. Now, the history of digital printing will always be connected to the history of INDIGO, a small Israeli company that was funded in 1977 by Benny Landa to develop new solutions for printing directly from the computer to the page. The company was based in Tel Aviv, Israel, and was primarily a research and development company, which initially sold their groundbreaking technologies to other companies to use. One of these was the electro ink, an ink that when heated would transform into plastic. By 2000, Hewlett-Packard, or as you may know them, HP, began to buy INDIGO's shares, and by 2001 completed a full-scale buyout. Under the ownership of HP, INDIGO grew up to become the world leader in digital commercial presses, ranking #1 in the US digital press market. Here are HP executives and partners visiting INDIGO's facilities in Israel. It's fun, fun, fun.
Hello, I'm Alon. I'd like to invite you to join us at one of our HP INDIGO VIP events here in Israel. This is where it all happens, the R&D, the manufacturing, the management of this amazing INDIGO business. Look forward to seeing you here in Israel.
When you're a partner with somebody like with HP, I mean, you do want to see them investing in the future. And when you see that size of infrastructure and you see what they're doing, you're like, cool, yeah, this is going in the right direction. So it was very exciting.
You know, coming here is a completely different experience because I go to, D-Scoop, you go to different HP facilities in the United States, but you come here and you get to meet the engineers that actually build the machines. And you can see.
So, Israel may not have its own Nokia, but it does have its own Checkpoint. Focusing on IT security, the company has developed numerous technologies to secure the use of the internet by corporations and consumers when transacting and communicating. Established in 1993 by Chairman and CEO Gil Shwed, Checkpoint first pioneered the security industry with Firewall 1 and its patented stateful inspection technology, which is still the foundation for most network security technology today. The surprising thing about Checkpoint is that it never got sold and is one of the few Israeli tech giants that remain independent. A few days ago, the company showed a very strong first quarter for 2015 with $179 million in revenue, beating their own estimations. That's a wow.
We're there to fight the shadows when a light switch is turned on, and do our best to ensure your morning cup is as sweet as ever. Although we only clean up communications, we help millions of dishes to come out sparkling clean every day, all over the world. Our technology is out there 24/7. On your way to work, by bus or train.
M Systems was an Israeli producer of flash memory storage products funded in 1989 by Dov Moran. The company was best known for developing the first flash drive, marketed in 1995 as Disk on Chip, and the first USB flash drive, marketed in 1999 as Disk on Key. The latter became their flagship product with thousands of copycats all over the world, with M Systems owning a patent for every disk on key you buy till this day. M System itself was bought in 2006 by another giant of flash memory that came out of Israel, SanDisk, for an astounding $1.5 billion. You got to be impressed. Yep, that's a useful one. Now, Israel is also a pioneer in medical technology, but its most revolutionary product came as something that looks just like a pill. Given Imaging was established in 1998 in Yokneam, Israel, when Chumi Shamir, a former missile engineer, combined his knowledge with that of a medical doctor to create a revolutionary diagnostic tool. That tool, the PILLCAM, is the first ingestible, non-invasive disposable camera the size of a capsule that diagnoses gastrointestinal diseases. The PILLCAM replaces painful and invasive diagnostic procedures. Its capsule camera is capable of transmitting 50,000 real-time images to a receiver belt worn by the patient, which can then be reviewed by a physician. In February 2014, it was acquired by Irish medical device maker Covidien PLC for approximately $860 million. Yummy. If you are opening a startup here in Israel and you have a dream of making an exit one day, you're probably fantasizing of making it like Waze, the small startup that Google bought for more than $1 billion. Funded in 2007 by Noam Bardin, Waze is an Israeli developer of free mapping and turn-by-turn social navigation apps for iOS and Android. Rather than map out every single road, lane, and byway, Waze relies relies on its millions of users to act as traffic cops, field operators, and cartographers, flagging and recording updates on accidents, bottlenecks, and traffic jams as they drive become a de facto social network. In 2013, it was rumored that everybody in Silicon Valley wanted to buy Waze. In the end, Google won the battle and bought what could have become its biggest rival, and now a celebrity.
I'm Kevin Hart. Are you ready to take a ride along with me on Waze? I gotta edge this up. I'm Kevin Hart, let's ride! At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take the second exit. I need you to take the third exit. Wait. Okay, yeah, third exit. Quick question, guys. Where are there this many roundabouts? All right, let's go. These are for all my black Waze riders. It's a good morning because we woke up. I love Jesus, do you? Watch out! Pothead on road ahead. Oh. Watch out! Animal on shoulder ahead. You guys do know navigation never sees this stuff. Just throwing it out there. Oh, so people drive by deers and go, I just passed a deer. Waze. You'll reach your destination, man.
Okay, let's move on. Apple does not acquire a lot of startups they did not develop themselves, but they did buy a number of Israeli startups in recent years. The first of these companies was ANOBIT, bought by Apple in 2012 for $390 million, co-funded by Ehud Weinstein and Ariel Maislos. The company developed a key component that improves the performance of flash memory chips, without which iPhones, iPads, and even the MacBook Air would not be what they are today. In 2013, Apple acquired PRIMESENSE, an Israeli-based pioneer in 3D sensor technology, for a sum of $350 million. PRIMESENSE became widely known in the sensor technology space for its early work with Microsoft's Kinect. This is what the future looks like. Here's another Israeli tech company that refuses to sell itself to the giants of global tech, and rightly so. MOBILEYE, funded in 1999, developed an innovative warning system based on a camera installed under the rearview mirror. The system gives an audio warning of potentially dangerous situations, such as lane deviation, tailgating, and getting too close to pedestrians and bikers. The system is being sold to equipment manufacturers who are marketing it to auto manufacturers for integration in their cars. The company's IPO was the largest ever by an Israeli company. It raised $208.1 million, while its shareholders sold share for $815.1 million, making it the total proceeds from the offering $1.02 billion. Here is their groundbreaking safety tech in all its glory.
In addition to preventing collisions, the system must sense the road at great details, including lane markings, curbs, barriers, obstructions, recognize a large vocabulary of traffic signs and traffic lights, and be fault tolerant to a degree unparalleled by today's driver assistance systems. But the greatest challenge is to have it done at cost levels that drivers can afford. Many studies have shown that customers interested in hands-free driving capabilities, but are also very sensitive to costs. Cameras are low cost and generate a very rich source of information about the scene. The challenge is to extract from the raw data the information of interest, but this is our core competence. We have introduced visual understanding functions for active safety that no one before us managed to do. we have full confidence that we can take the next step and be part of a real revolution in the way.
One of the biggest success stories of the Israeli tech industry is its army industry. Did you know, for example, that the first aircraft without any pilot that is known today as the drone was developed in Israel more than 30 years ago? Did you? In the late 1970s and 80s, Israel developed the Scout, an unmanned aerial vehicle that was notable for its ability to transmit live video with a 360-degree view of the terrain. The small size of these UAVs made them inexpensive to produce and difficult to shoot down. One of the more world-renowned army tech companies in the world is ELBIT Systems, which has been around since the 60s and is developing technologies such as eye control systems and augmented reality helmets for pilots and soldiers. Where would we be without them? And now, last but not least, and probably Israel's most heartwarming tech innovation, an Israeli startup that, in our opinion, will be a success story, a huge one, and one of the most exciting tech companies out there today. ReWalk, a company founded by Amit Gofer, provides a robotic-powered hip and knee motion to enable people with lower limb disabilities. Take a look. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our show. Log on to our Twitter and our Tumblr. It's Tube24. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.